Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our finale of collecting everything that's left in Silksong to get our 100% completion. If I do not complete the game this episode, I complete it within the next one, basically. Which is, okay, hi buddy. Glad to see that you were there. Do. God, I didn't mean to do that. But one of the final things that we're doing is getting the high scores to beat, well, all of Seth's highest scores here at Fleetopia, which I believe is a final percent. It looks like it would be. So, you know, we're right there. We're right on the edge. Okay, boom. Boom. I'm an idiot. I straight up just whoop, right under both of the targets that I was after there. I was after literally Krat, you know, not the little guy, and then I was gonna bounce to the little guy after I got him because Krat is always target number uno. In terms of things, I didn't have Silk. I was going for a cheeky little wall bounce off the one that I had missed, and I straight up screwed up. Of course, it would be a return to second hardest of the challenges. I still think Juggle is the harder. Okay, can I... Look, sometimes you gotta get bad to get good. Sometimes you gotta get bad to get good. It's okay. It's alright. You're fine to have mistakes here and there. It's okay. Come on. Also, can confirm he does not give a point benefit for hitting him. I literally turned around, game. I don't know what you're on about. I literally turned around for that. You can't do that to me. Come on. But everything from here on out, as I have found out, is basically kind of unidirectional. Like, I should be pretty well guaranteed to complete everything within the game at 100% right now. As long as I finish up the last little things on my list that I know of which most of which are pretty easy to understand what I need to do, at least from the little hints that I have been given from some of my friends who've completed the game, who are trying to help me bring this series to a close, basically, because dear Lord, has this series been going on for a long while, and there are some things that I think I am a little bit too stupid to have understood. So, you know, at least we're almost there. I'm not looking to 100% forward to 100% completion on Steel Soul, but that'll be for me to do. And maybe, you know, if people are enjoying this series, as it comes to an end, I need to seriously be smarter about the way that I do that. If I see Krat, I shouldn't be chasing him unless he's basically my only target. What was I gonna say there? But yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to Steel Soul 100 completion because, dear Lord, this has been difficult to say the least. I'm sure I will do fine doing it, but it is definitely something that I will need to learn. I straight up messed up there. I was like, I need to hit him, but I didn't want to hit the flea that was there, and then I was like, god damn it, I needed to hit the flea that was there. Ugh. How dare I messed it all up again. The fact that he's done so well on this, like, I need to improve my score by, I think, a grand total. What is my score that I need to improve by? I'm still not 100% sure. Fuck. I need to improve by 20. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that one's gonna hurt. I think one thing I do need to recognize is I don't think you can get hurt by these guys at all. Yeah, I don't think they hurt at all, meaning that I don't need to be concerned about ramming my face into them. I think my only concern needs to be just hitting them. I mean, again, if I really feel the need to, I can either pull out Wanderer's Crest or Reaper Crest, simply for the sole purpose of Reaper's has big one. I straight up missed that. I realized as soon as I did that dive that it should have just been a claw line. But simply because both of them have bigger and easier to control pogos, Reaper's in particular being probably my preferred pogo of the game. Just Reaper's Crest sucks as a person who's used Reaper's Crest for a major portion of the game. Reaper's Crest sucks. And that's not just the me who wants to get better at this game talking. I mean, look, Reaper's Crest is good when you don't have somebody whining in your ear about it, but there is much, much, much better options. Like, it's a fun play style. I definitely do not shame on anybody, like a certain somebody who now everybody who's watched the Greg Tech series knows that I watch. But I sure do shame on the people who shame on shaming it, because yeah, no. Let people have fun. Yeah, no, I don't have to worry about getting hurt by these guys at all. Why am I so stupid? Okay, cool. I didn't pogo. Like, please pogo? And I straight up didn't. Oh my god. This is one that is really hard to do. I struggled with it the last time, but I handled it. This time I'm definitely just like, oh no. I have to get freaking 69 score, and I'm not even getting a sixth of the way there sometimes. I'm straight up having a bad time. You know what? Fine. I will do it simply because I think it'll be for the betterment of everyone involved if I use this, just because it's got way more area, meaning I'm way more likely to hit things. Now, is there going to be a learning curve as I remember how to Reaper's Crest? Yeah. But at least I won't hit, or yes, at least I won't hit. At least I shouldn't miss as often, basically. I should be able to get way more hits off, which means way more pogos, just as long as I'm smart about things. Also, by the way, for those curious, the cramps from doing what's it called, the juggle have since faded. So right now my hand is all fine. The only reason I say it is because they're starting up again now that I'm doing this. Okay. God. I think I tied my high score there, which is annoying. Ugh. Okay. We're almost there. It's just, it gets really fast at the end. Okay, boom, boom. Oh my god, 3-for-1 special. That is the one thing I am concerned about with using Reaper's Crest for this. Is I think I'm gonna multi-hit sometimes when I'm not necessarily supposed to. Which would be a problem. I don't know if I got him. Oh my god. How was I supposed to hit that? Oh my god, we got it. We got him. Oh my god. We're still alive? Nah. What the hell? I mean, we did it. Vigna, dear one, you outdo yourself to beat your previous high score is a marvel indeed. Oh my god. Holy cow. Seth, come here. Come here. Well now, how brilliant. In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here and able to witness a display of such profound talent. Besting your scores proved an immense challenge, Seth, and yet you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. You flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. You do not, but do not underplay your own achievements. There we go. Okay. Pop my knuckles aggressively, for they are far too significant and inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take the small medallion. I found it within my belongings and know not where I came upon it, but it has most pleasant sense. Let it serve as a marker of a friendship I feel has only just begun. Thank you, Seth. I shall keep it close. Guardian's Memento. Alrighty, boys and girls. We have a very funny finale of little things to do now that we've done that. Let's be honest here. I don't think anybody expected me to need certain journals. But what we need is to figure out, first off, how to get muck maggots as a wonderful little, you know, we need to figure out how to get muck maggots as a thing, and there's this little creature called a squirm that I apparently missed somewhere. They are apparently one of the only creatures that I have missed is them and muck maggots, which I have a feeling, oh, geez, hi, thank you, disconnection. Muck maggots, I want to try something. They're water creatures, obviously. Also, get these terrible things off of me. Get this off of me. I need this. I do have a very funny idea. And it's related to this. Now, I might be overshooting it, but my funny idea here, and we'll see if it's a good one or not. I need to go to the water where I know there's muck maggots. That works. That definitely works. Oh my god, that works. Holy cow, that works. Oh, that's funny. So, no, it doesn't clear them. It just gets rid of, or it just kills a few of them. Yep. Okay, cool. I don't think I have to 100% complete the Hunter's Journal, more just collect everything within the journal. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I do have to, we're gonna be here much longer. Especially because there's a lot here. But with that one done, the other one we need is the Squirmy Man, which is in Blasted Steps for the 17,955,234th time. And apparently it's in a secret room that I've missed 700 times. That is what my thing is, or what my hints from my friends do be saying. So, in we go again to a room I 100,000% thought that, oh hey, you know, I've gotten everything for. Very clearly, Not done enough. Yeah, I literally see it right there. How am I this stupid? I have walked past here. Bugborn and Farnloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. Stand eternal as our arbiter, that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Now, apparently these guys run. And I can see why. Okay then. How do I get you? Maybe. No. Volt vesseling is not helping. That's how. Just do that. Oof. Okay. Oh. Hello. Hi. Ow. Heh. I love how there's just a little segment where if you really absolutely... Oh my god. Beast Shard. Yo. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, cool. Another Beast Shard. And 97% completion. Squirm. I mean, we've got everything in here. The reason why I don't think I need to complete it is because it's Hunter's notes. Or Hunter's. Hornet's notes, not the Hunter's notes on this one. If it were the Hunter's notes, akin to like how it is in Hollow Knight, I would kind of assume that, yeah, I need to do it. Now, we're about to prove whether or not I'm getting to have an easy night here, or whether or not I just kind of need to accept that, this is something that is a little, like, post-credit scene that I do, a different day, because I will admit I am getting a little bit tired. It is currently unbelievably late, and I would like to have a chance. Come to rest here, Miss Grown-Up, then let news to your journal. Heavy with beautiful beasts, no time for rest. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. There is one more that I do have to get, but... Yeah, there is one more that we have to get, but that is from continuing the story. Let's head to Bellheart, drop off our wonderful mementos and other things that we have gathered here. Because we're basically there, and I think dropping those off is part of the percentage. And then we have just the final little tidbits. We're right there. Okay. Doink. How much money we got here? A lot. Alrighty. Desk. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. And give this guy his wonderful... Okay, that doesn't matter. His final thing for him. Yep. Your final relic that I've been meaning to give you. Look at what you've received. Yes, this is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled all up in here. Nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up. If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. As gratitude you seek, I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me. Oh, fine then. At least you're done. Okay. Well then. I think we know what time it is. Time to return to where it all began. The ruined chapel. Where we landed in this world. I'm going the wrong direction. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Every single time that I can go the right or the wrong direction. I will go the wrong direction. 2 final items on the major checklist that I believe that are not story related, one of which is said journal entry that I've mentioned already, and the other is the Sprint Master memento that we're going to get once we complete what's coming up here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and there's one thing that is a mark in here that I think I've been stupid for, which I believe I should be able to see it. Yep, there it is. I've missed this so many times. Yep. Should have known there'd be one last thing. Of course there would be. What else is in here? Okay, breakable wall, pot. Anguished Aura, 8 Mask Had, Swirled Soul Enraged, 12 Actins Flat, all juice strains. 6 Pilgrims Living, Hung Long to Drain. Interesting. Million snail shells here, dear lord. Oh? What? Oh, this is the final thing. This is what I thought it was. I was wondering when I was going to get this. Hello, final crest shaman. Cast the blade forward and strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. Oh? Does this do what I think it does? Do I finally get more than one silk skill? Consumed. Claim all crest. Ooh, okay, I do. It is exactly what I figured it would be. There's one missing memory locket, which I believe we just need to go to Eva for. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody, I think we found my final crest, maybe? I get an AoE laser beam as well. Okay then. Please tell me that's permanent. And not just a at full health thing. Oh. What? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's very weird. Oh my god, yeah, it is permanent. That is a very weird pogo. I don't know if I like this as a pogo. I'll play around with it for a bit. I might not do the final boss with it. But, honestly, looking it over, I'm like, I feel like I wish there was a little bit more in it. I appreciate giving me access to literally multiple silk skills. And that is the build that I would be using for it. Weave Light and probably, in all honesty, I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming final memory locket is just go talk to Eva now that we've got this. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I've wanted the ability to have more of these. Oh my god. Give me this. Pop it open. Yeah, the trade-off of no reds, I'm fine with. I think no yellows is a little bit kooky, if that's what else I'm missing. But the other one I'm really missing is, like, I think just the number of blues. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell. A being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final selfish request. Your talents have proven great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire me? One, to have my own soul, my own memories bound within your shell, as you have done for those others throughout these lands. Not defined as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. Yes, to be subsumed, know your mind would cease to be in an independent sense. I know, and I still seek it gladly, to be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages has almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this final request? By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly accept your union, Eva. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Bound Eva's Silksong art. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. I was wondering when we were going to get that. Entwined Bind Eva. Oh, boy. So wait, is there no final memory locket? Am I crazy? Did I miss a memory locket? No. No. Did I miss a memory locket? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is one that would be a bad one to have missed. Especially because this is one that I would not be able to necessarily figure out right now. Oh, no. Hang on. Uncertain. Let me see here. Would there be a final memory locket? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I am uncertain. I'm not going to concern myself with it. At least currently, I'm not going to. That does suck though, because if I don't find that, I know that is one of the final that's gonna be a final percentage point. Like, it's gotta be a final percentage point. There's no world in which that isn't a final percentage point. I mean, maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'm lucky and it isn't. But it would be one of those things that as soon as I know, or that as a person who knows that I didn't get said final memory locket, I'm like, brother, you're not 100%. It's not 100. Okay. I found the well in the hidden chambers beyond. The power that remained at its base I have taken for myself. Found yourself a new nature, eh? And from the shells of our ancestors, no less, all those many who've called these lands their own. Make it seem so simple, like all that learning, all that strength sucked up in a world's silk. We'd call you a thief, old one, cruel for the taking, but it's all coming down soon if you can't stop it. There's advantage in your act that might see these cave saves, then it's better to make your claim. It's this, an unexpected heart you're holding, old one. We can guess to its source, though we'd believe it long gone from these lands. Heart of a graceful lord. In its taking, I was able to witness his caves and kingdoms as they once flourished. Stunning sight, unique, all gone, lost to the Pale Monarch, and the system to keep her caged. It is time, shamans. I have the hearts enough as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes. Aye, we're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know. And all about to burn for Farloom's saving. I'll warn you, old one, this first part may not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there deep as needed. Now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dais and we will begin. Hello? Red memory. Did we enter the nightmare world? Oh no. Oh no, I do not have a map. I'm gonna test something here real quick. Okay, cool. I don't have health necessarily. Where the hell am I? Oh, I recognize that door. That's the Weaver Den. Oh my god, we get a baby Hornet! Oh, baby Hornet! Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself more Weaver than Worm. What? The frick? Okay. Yep, I figured I went the right direction at first and then turned around because I was like, there's no way. Oh my. You know, it's nice having effectively infinite silk temporarily. What the hell? This place is crazy. Oh, oh my, I recognize this. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Hera, you are here. Northern daughter, their whispers. Greater, grander, weaver, guardian, queen, those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them you might see it, another hope beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother before the mask, before I lay forever in duty. We're finding her childhood. Oh my god. This is so cool. This is more than anything I could have asked for out of the finale, or the finale of this game. Hive. I have noticed her needle is quote-unquote made of hive steel. Oh my god, I recognize this spot. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, I've spent way too many hours in these rooms. Yeah, yep, we're in the hive. Well, okay, that room looked very similar to a certain drop in the hive that I would remember well. Deeper. Oh? Vespa! Good. Better. You still need to be faster. In time, they will come for you. Those who fear your nature and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. Oh. Come on, there's one more. You know what it's gonna be. He's gotta be here. Tell me we're going to the palace. Oh my god, we are. Yup. There it is. Are these guys it? Are those guys it? Is that what I'm missing there? No? I mean, look. They would be the thing that I would think would be the last thing, because they were a thing in, you know, Hollow Knight. Oh, please tell me. Do I find the Path of Pain here? Can I make it to the Path of Pain? That would be hilarious. Imagine I do the Path of Pain, only to realize it's even harder in this game. They would do something like that. Ow. Of course you would do that to me. Even deeper? Oh? You. The Pale Lady. Alas, Spider's child. For our ways you will think us harsh, you will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it. And now across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Strength in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better off without my desires. That was the wish of my mother and of my mentor and of you. Indeed, Spider, so much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become, who knows clear our desire, is seen full the darkness beneath our house. I should show you the gift. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong. Wrest it from this remembrance. Burn yourself free from our sad fate. Obtain the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. Remembrance. Claim the Everbloom from within a distant memory. And they have passed. To the abyss. Oh. Damn. What an ending to that storyline right there. Damn. I'm gonna be honest, I do want to swap out Shaman's Crest while I, know that we've got a 100% completion right there. Chat, I hate to tell you this. I think we've done it. I think I've done effectively everything there is to do in the game. So why do I care to go back and do one more? Because I want to get both of the final mementos, and I'm crazy like that, and I would be that way. First off, to Greymore, for, I believe the wing mold should have been the final thing. I'm gonna check, obviously. If it wasn't, then I'm gonna be sad. Because the wing mold is the thing that I would definitely say is the final thing. Personally, in my mind. There it is, yep. Crude construct of my father's fallen blade, or domain, only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. I mean, at the end of the day, Pale King was right. Like, he did, in fact, fashion Void into something able to do bidding. Now, was it necessarily the best move he's done? No. Did he still succeed? Yes. Come to rest here. Scroll's heavy. It wants me to do all of them. It wants me to do all of them this way. Alright, well, if that is the case, then I will not concern myself with getting the final memento that way. Because that is something that will take way too long for me to do in a necessarily fun way. I did do it in the original Hollow Knight, but right now there's a lot of these that suck to do, to my understanding. And we've reached the 100% mark. But I need to get the Hunter's Memento. I will save it for my own time, is what I'm going to do. I think that is a better quest left to me and me alone. Just based off of how it is. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's necessarily the most funnest thing for you guys to watch and enjoy, basically. Will I admit it's kind of a sad thing for me to do? Yeah. It'll be something I do while I'm, prepping for the Steel Soul setup and everything else that I need to do. Probably prepping for the speedrun. Just in general, I think better to have done so and look to a future. I mean, the other thing is like, I can save it for whenever I'm doing a rando. Like, the randos are still an option for me to do with it. Because I do enjoy randos on this. Randos have almost always been some of my favorite ways to, all in all, play Hollow Knight, Silksong, all of that fun jazz, just because, well, I mean, Hollow Knight's just really fun with it, and I'm sure Silksong will be just as fun, in all honesty, on a rando. But we now have one final thing to do, at least before the finale. And that is going to be our final talk with the Sprint Master, who apparently should have one last thing for us to do. Oh my god. Man, I'm actually genuinely ecstatic. I've said many a times, this game is 200 times better in gameplay-wise to me than Hollow Knight was. I think where I've made some complaints occasionally towards the difficulty of this game, I think I've kind of learned to realize that this game is actually, in all honesty, in my opinion, pretty perfectly balanced, to say the least. Nimblebug, you return refreshed and so perfectly timed for I have a new challenge prepared. Course shall remain the same as last, but length elapsed will greatly extend. You propose a test of endurance. I have undertaken many in my time. Excellent, excellent. Though no, for this race I can only provide slight reward for the victory. What say you, Nimblebug? Let us stride fast forth. Let our mighty contest of shells commence again. I should be able to beat him on this one, because he said it's the same. 6 slaps. And come pick me up. I messed up. I messed up. I also need to remember that this is also the hard race that I absolutely sucked ass at doing. Oh, God. It's alright. Nope. See, I was doing speedrun tech whenever I did this the first time. And now I'm like, I am going to continue to use some. Especially if I have to reset like this. Ah, I messed that up so bad. I was so close. Literally, I just missed the hit on that. Okay. Brother. Yeah, I know. I hit it in the wrong order. Oh, that's actually a faster way to do it. Just go through a different ring. Okay. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, not bad, not bad. We can do that. Okay, boom, boom. And perfect. Just literally need to remember whoo. Need to remember the path. And just not mess up. I'm like, I should have this pretty well set. And that should be the Sprint Master's momentum, or memento, done, dusted, and every quest, except for the finale, done and completed. Again and again, you prove your mastery, Nimblebug, yet I still never tire of the challenge. As a reward for such an impressive feat of endurance, I have only this small trophy, a memento given by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you. Sprint Master memento. Now I shall remain in train, and know, though I have no more rewards to give, you are welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish. Thank you, Sprint Master. You are truly a much better character in this game, gonna be honest. So, how do I get down? Because, that's kind of a problem that we're having currently, is I'm not sure how we get into the abyss again. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I don't think I can call them here. Because I'm in an entry area, that's why. Okay. Let's do this again. Let's head on back to where we're meaning to head. Into Deep Docks. Oh, the final quest lines have begun. I really am not looking forward to getting the, the rest of the Hunter's Journal hunted. But again, I will do so for the funsies, because that is the me have fun moment. And like I said, I could also just leave it until rando, if and only if the people actually want to see randos of this game whenever, the rando's fully set up. I'm gonna hope and pray that I can access wherever it is. Ow. Or I can access... Okay, game, I get it. Ow. I'm gonna hope and pray that I can get into the abyss from here. Maybe I'm lucky. No, defo not from here. Maybe I can use the bell again one more time. I mean, the thing is, I don't think there's gonna be a return journey from this one. I think that what's coming is a typical Hollow Knight ending, and we're about to meet Hornet's ending. And that her story might be coming to a close. Can just once we actually, you know, survive? Are you up here? You are. Yes, sir. Hello. So you survived somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end. It was not. Survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. As you say, the bell's old, and this time, time has a way of breaking things and giving us fine forges this. And see below, for its failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. The return path is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again. Again, well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted, and the bell's like new, better than new. If you're playing another set, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Time. Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. That bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Here we go. For the finale. I'm making it this episode. I'm making it this episode at this rate. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. And if I did break the episode in two, it happened right there.